We gotta get some of these things done. So here we are with Devil May Cry 3, Dante's Awakening. I am going to be putting out the a word. Yep. Shh. Shh. Alright, but let us begin the dive into the fan favorites of the series. Now, I was not able, I did change the frame rate. Hold on, everybody. Alright, hello and again, welcome everybody. We are here in Devil May Cry A3. We are about to embark on a adventure beyond your understanding. The fan favorite game of the series. This is actually also one of my favorite Devil May Cry games. Devil May Cry A5 came out in 2005. A few years after, or obviously the disaster that was Devil May Cry 2. Ooh, and then about a year later, the special edition was released, which kind of fixed the problem that the original release on the PlayStation 2 of Devil May Cry 3 kind of had. And that issue was the normal mode was the Japanese default hard mode. That was yikes. That kicked my teeth in, much like Dark Souls did. And I love that. But here we go. We are jumping right into Devil May Cry 3. And we are going to be watching the cutscenes.
You've heard of it, haven't you? The Legend of Sparta? When I was young, my father would tell me stories about it. Long ago, in ancient times, a demon rebelled against his own kind for the sake
and for the
of the
reason
human race.
why, and for those who are wondering, who are watching the streams as they're archived on YouTube, if you're noticing a 1 at the end of all 3 of these streams, I can explain that. It is not at me splitting all of the games into separate parts. It is basically the first part of each game. Again, that is only there for when you guys want me to end up splitting the games into a separate Let's Play series. And I can easily do that for you guys. I'll just be able to make a separate playlist for each game and put those parts in there. And just make that a separate series where I Let's Play the Devil May Cry games. I already have a full Devil May Cry, a related series playlist, but that's just the Road to Devil May Cry, which I really should rename that to Road to Devil May Cry. But I also have this in my Let's Play series playlist as well as all the other games I have streamed since my return to YouTube a few months ago. And sorry that I've been talking over this incredibly awesome moment between Dante and Virgil.
Only one was left standing.
The downside is Devil May Cry 3 is not going to have the same sort of brevity as the other two streams have, because me and a friend have some stuff to do. Ooh, we got episodes of Flash to watch that I missed out on, and just a whole bunch of stuff that needs to get done today. So that's why I'm getting Devil May Cry 3 done rather than doing it tomorrow, on top of doing Devil May Cry 4, because that would be ridiculous. Pardon me. Sorry about that. That was right into the mic. I did not expect that to come. I am so sorry for anyone who actually heard that.
You a customer too? Well, if you want to use the bathroom, help yourself. The toilet's in the back.
Is your name Dante, son of Sparta?
Where did you hear that?
From your brother. He sent this invitation for you. Please accept it.
God, here's the thing. I do not know the voice actor for Dante in the original game. I could look that up, but I'm too lazy. But I love Ruben Langdon as Dante. He just brings the kooky and corny attitude that the character was known for in the first game. And Ruben improvised most of his lines, believe it or not. Then again, anyone who's a Devil May Cry fan already knows that, but that's just for those who actually have no idea.
This party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
And another thing, I really should have pointed this out. In fact, I should go in at some point and edit my descriptions. YouTube, I necessarily do not own anything presented here. Visuals, music, nothing. Everything is property of Capcom. But then again, I don't make any money off of these, so... Oh. Alright, now we're into the first mission of Devil May Cry 3. Checking around some things. When I have the red orbs, I will be buying the last one of those. But buying another one of that. I would do my risk-reward playstyle with Royal Guard, but I'm actually going to make things a little bit easier on myself and go with Swordmaster. What weapon do I have? What weapons do I have? I got Ebony and Ivory and the shotgun, and Rebellion and Cerberus. I'm actually going to bring Agni and Rudra in the replacement of Cerberus.
Is that it? Hey, do your job. Is that it? Is that it? Blast off. Is that it? Blast off. Hey, do your job. Are you ready? Are you ready? Break down. Is that it? Blast off.
Alright, and...
Blast off. Is that it? Blast off. Hey, do your job.
Alright, and that was the first mission completed in, like, less than a few minutes. If anyone in the chat can actually say, compared to Devil May Cry 1 and 2... Hey, Ben, yep, Devil May Cry does kick ass. If anyone in the chat can actually tell me, is the clarity of the frame rate better, or since I upped it to 720 from its original 620? Oh no, 630.
I can already tell. Looks like this is gonna be one hell of a party.
Done in less than a minute. Uh-huh. Got an A. Doesn't really matter. Just gonna save that up. So again, if anyone can actually say the frame rate looks different, and that'd be great, because I really don't want the frame rate to bring down Devil May Cry 3.
Damn it! You guys totally wrecked my shop, and I haven't even named it yet. You're gonna pay for that.
Now that was your fault, Dante. The demons may have trashed your shop, but your sneeze is what caused it to collapse.
I hope you all have enough to cover all this. Come on. Blast off. Come on. Down and out.
That's funny, Ben. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't pay that either. Or, I mean, I basically play games on a budget. The Tower of Timonic Gru has finally arisen.
It's been nearly a year since we last met. Where does the time go?
And there's Virgil.
No doubt you've got some fun planned for me. Right, Virgil?
Yeah. It kind of resembles Sauron's tower a bit.
I come. Well, doesn't it excite you? The Timonic Gru has revived. The Great One, who once ruled this earth as the medium between the human world and the demon world. Isn't it a magnificent view? The greatest minds of their time, those who revered evil, constructed this glorious edifice. Now, after 2 millenniums of confinement, it can at last fulfill the purpose for which it was intended.
That's none of my concern. Did he have...
Now, a little bit of trivia for any Devil May Cry fan who was not aware of this,
Good care of it.
or who actually cares to know. Dan Southworth, who voices Virgil in this game, the reason he sounds the way he does is because when he went into record, he was always sick. He had an illness whilst they were in production for this game, and so that's why Virgil sounds the way he does, because Southworth was sick. Okay, gonna do a little bit of switching around here for a second. Gonna save my orbs. Or I could give the Kalina Ant its final upgrade. And we are ready to go. Ow. There we go. Alright, now then. And of all places for Dante to put his freaking in shop. Am I right, it guys? Whoop!
Are you ready?
There we go. That's the style I like to see. Alright. Making it in, and to the next boss. Can't wait to fight the King Cerberus when Devil May Cry 5 comes out, because that's gonna be fun.
Wow, I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you'd definitely take first place.
You can't remember anything about Devil May Cry? That's actually a bit of a bummer, man. I mean, the stories are simple enough to follow. Oh, and they're really enjoyable stories, too, believe it or not.
It's showtime.
Oops. And that's the holy water used.
Who knows?
I mean, I know the game penalizes you for using items, but, and of course some members of the community can actually, it kind of penalizes a good player for using items, but they're in the game, they're meant to be used. I mean, why put items to help you if you're not meant to use them? I mean, obviously, yeah, they're for the bad players, but my skill with Devil May Cry 3 isn't really up to par as it is in 4 and DMC. Yeah, I know you are, and I'm not really expecting much to come out of these streams. I mean, I would have expected a lot of viewership for this one, considering this is the fan favorite of the series. Then obviously there's 4, which is also another fan favorite. But I understand other people have got stuff to do, and I don't want to force anyone to come watch me. If they want to watch, that's good for them, and I'm happy that you came along for the ride, Ben. And here's our first glimpse of Mary Arkham, soon to be known as Lady.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah, I know. I mean, as a content creator for this website, I've come to the realization, let people come if they want to come. Don't try to force it down. That's why nowadays I've been giving people the option. If you like me, good. If you want to support my channel and subscribe, you're more than welcome to do that. But I'm not gonna say, oh, you must subscribe to me to keep up to date. I will do the traditional thing that a YouTuber would necessarily do, and that is mention the bell icon. But that's kind of superfluous to the entire point I'm trying to get across. Pardon me. What I'm trying to get across is I'm trying to organically grow the channel. I'm not going to be a shill and basically get on my knees and beg and be like, oh, please support me. If you don't, I've got nothing left to do for this website. No. Oh, I'm not that kind of a person. I'm not going to turn into a Darkside Phil, Wings of Redemption, or Low Tier God. And God, how long has it been since I mentioned Phil on this channel? Look here. Look, listen. I've actually been watching a lot of Wings of Redemption, believe it or not, and I find the guy to be freaking hysterical. Well, I mean, yeah, he's got his fair bit with his trolls, but hey, you're on the internet, dude. If you can't stomach trolls, especially when you're in your 30s, there's something wrong with you. Really? Huh, you might want to link me to that, because I'd actually like to see a rant on both Wings and LTG. Because, I mean, I've seen almost damn near every rant anyone could possibly come up with for Darkside Phil, but I have not seen well, okay, other than Full Bender TV, he making videos on Wings of Redemption and Low Tier God, as well as DSP. I'm the one who gave him the DSP footage. But I don't see very many rants. Well, okay, I take that back. Mr. Medicare did make a video talking about Wings, but that's Mr. Medicare. If you can, though, Ben, link that video in either the chat or the comments when the video was posted. Or when the stream is posted, because I will actually love to take a quick peek at that.
Crazy.
be sure to look that up when I get done here. Alright, we should be heading up to the next boss room. The other way. No? Ow. Okay, I'll be sure to keep that in mind, man. Ow, that actually kind of hurt. No, dog.
Come on.
Alright, where is it coming from? Oh, I undoubtedly will. Because, I mean, much like Darkside Phil, Low-Tier God is another despicable human being who I would so love to play in Tekken or Street Fighter V, games I own, just so I can beat his ass and watch him rage quit me like the bitch that he is. If I had Rainbow Six Siege or any recent Call of Duty game, which God forbid I ever play any of those, I would definitely love to try to team kill Wings of Redemption. And just watch him get pissy. But out of anything, I do want to try and help Wings, because if I'm being fair, unlike Darkside Phil or Low Tier God, Wings technically does need help. The surgery that he got isn't really enough. And if I'm of the opinion you don't need a evasive surgery to lose... how much did he say he weighed again, Ben? And I don't really remember that much. And here we go with the mission end, with the cutscene introducing the Jester. Hi.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy. Oh, wait. Better listen to what I say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good!
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you'll need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get to the point, or do you want to keep on dancing?
Actually, I prefer a sword.
Oh, so he'll have the precise weight, because a rough estimate, I think Wing said he weighed like 400 or some odd pounds, and that he needed to get this gastral bypass and now a gastral sleep surgery just to lose the weight, when I'm of the opinion you don't need that invasive a surgery to lose that much weight. All you have to do is just get up off your fat ass, pardon my French, but it's true. You just gotta get up off your booty and get out there and exercise. That's why his friends Woody and Kyle got him into the FPS boot camp for a reason, and that was for him to lose the weight. But did he end up losing anything? No. In fact, after I think it was like a month, maybe a week, he completely ditched the program and just went back to streaming like he normally does. If I'm being fair, it's pathetic. Wings is a very pathetic individual, and I'm sorry that I have to say it that way, but that's just the way it is. Alright, after the battle with Agni and Rudra, I'll be able to get the final. Oh. Is that all of them? Nope. There we go. Oh, and the one thing above all, I don't understand why a Phil and Wings both stream on Twitch when YouTube is still a serviceable platform to live stream video games from. They just need to stop thinking of this as a business, and they just need to remember gaming is for fun, not meant to be this evasive if holy crap, it's a 9-to-5 job for me now. That's just retarded. And again, I've always been of this opinion, the only people who can consider YouTube a job is the ones who have millions of subscribers. So Game Grumps, Super Best Friends, Markiplier, PewDiePie, a Screw Attack, which has recently renamed themselves to Death Battle. Well, after their series, so Screw Attack is no longer a thing anymore. Or anyone who's just a very likable individual, because, believe it or not, these guys are not likable individuals in the slightest. A good example of a guy who plays fighting games, unlike Darkside Phil and Low Tier God, who is actually a likable person and accepts when he loses a match, is Maximilian Dude. I highly recommend you guys go watch Maximilian. He is a very fun guy to watch. I am subscribed to him. I have not fought him in many fighting games. In fact, I can't really say I've fought him in many. I haven't fought him at all. I would love to fight him. And unlike when last time a YouTuber got into a match with with Max, our fight would be completely different. It wouldn't be like a Nito Tiger situation where I'm like screaming at how good I am at the game compared to him. And because I know I'm trash at fighting games. I could beat Low Tier God and Darkside Phil pretty easily. But I don't want to try and beat Maximilian. I mean, I obviously would want to try to beat him, but that would be really, really, really tough. Because Max is a very good player. Hang around. Thing I'm looking for is down here. Yep, it's right there. I'm probably not going to get the S rank bonus for this mission in terms of time because I'm going to be doing the final little secret mission here, so I gotta change my style to Trickster. Up we go. And that didn't really do much. Boing. Alright.
Come and get it.
All right. Oh, no doubt about it, Ben. Catch you later, my dude. Thanks for joining us.
Blast off.
I'll be sure to remember that, my man. It's a good thing I got Trickster. Yep. Now time to put the Soul of Steel into this door. And in the door we go. Okay. Shit. God damn it. Oh, this is gonna be a while. Shit.
You gotta do it like you did, huh?
Uh-huh.
I hate fights like that.
Well, this tests your reflexes. Ha! Whoops. Third time's the charm. And now my health is infinitely better. But I gotta try to not use Trickster while on this elevator. Because if I use it, I will fall right the fuck off. Good thing there's no falling damage in Devil May Cry games. Capcom, please, for the love of God, do not put that into 5. That would so suck.
You scared?
Shit!
You scared?
That was my friend, everybody. That was not my intention to fall right the dick off and die. No! Oh, they can follow you down anywhere. was some shiny cool shit. Oh well.
Blast off!
Alright, and if I'm being fair, I could use Trickster in this fight.
Look, brother, it's been ages, but we finally have company. I see that. We must entertain our guest. You're right. We have to be gracious hosts. What should we do? How do I know? We need to come up with something. Brother, our guest is sighing. Sigh? What is sigh? Well, a sigh is when...
Enough already! How long are you two gonna keep carrying on like this? In case you didn't get the hint, I'll spell it out. Your guest wants to go through. Got it?
Our job here is to guard this pool. That's right. We can't let you pass.
The heads are the swords. It's a Devil May Cry game.
Wait! Yes, wait! We have been waiting for a long time. Yes, a very long time. For someone stronger than us. Someone who can control us. My name is Agni. And my name is Rudra. You shall take us with you. We can be a great help to you.
Okay.
Okay, but on one condition.
Guess what it
What
is.
is it? Name it.
No talking.
Fair enough. As you
Fire and ice.
Wind.
impressive.
No talking.
Eventually, in terms of Devil May Cry lore, Dante pawns these two swords off because they don't shut up.
I wouldn't mind. If they don't talk, I don't mind the effects.
And yes, in terms of when you're using them, which I did use them several times in this fight, they do end up talking. gonna get this final cutscene in for everybody. This is when motion capture for early mid-era PS2 games actually got really good. I mean, this version of the game was released in like 2006, whereas the original release of Devil May Cry 3 was 2005. So there's not really much of a difference in terms of motion capture. It's just the games are ported to a better generation of console and given an HD facelift.
He's trying to put up his sunglasses.
It's alright. I could finally get the last... Oh, and I have a fully upgraded Devil Trigger. Can't get those anymore, which is a bit of a pity, but... I'll switch out for Nevin, since I did make mention that I wasn't a big fan of using it, but... Gotta save red orbs to get its skills and abilities, so it's basically not gonna do much for me. And this is an easy... You just sprint and get it what needs to be got and get out. Alright, got that one. Now use my...
Harder if you had to make traps as well.
That it would.
The idea for a level of a game that you love.
Hmm?
Facing the traps as well as the enemies that want to put back out.
Oh, yeah, it's kind of like Dark Souls, isn't it? Alright, and...
Come and get me. Come and get it. You scared? Blast off.
Alright, I'm still live, so nothing's gone on the side of YouTube. That's good. There we go. I was wondering what was going on. I mean, my phone is still recovering the footage here. Yes, she does. Do not question Lady's rocket launcher, or I will beat you.
Go to hell.
You point a gun at me? Your own kin? Your dear papa?
The only family I ever had was my mother. And she's dead!
You break my heart. After all, it was I who gave you your name. My darling daughter.
Whee!
She's a lousy shot.
She nicked him?
You can't just shoot blindly.
Technically, you can.
It doesn't work. You wasted ammo doing that.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Okay, everybody, that has been Devil May Cry 3, all the way up until the point where we're going to be fighting Virgil, but not going to do that today. Hey, Mission 7, so, gonna back out of there. Here, ignore that. The 1080p a soda can open for my friend. At the end of the day, the Devil May Cry HD collection is a fantastic buy. I highly recommend it, but I would recommend you guys buy it in the Demon Hunter bundle that comes jam-packed with Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. Hope you guys have been able to enjoy these streams. Join me tomorrow for when I do Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition. And then Thursday for when I do the same with DMC Devil May Cry. Or if anyone wants me to do DMC Devil May Cry directly after 4, and then just save the 5th game for the Thursday stream at midnight, that is fine. And I am more than welcome to do that. Just let me know in the comments down below. Like if you want to, subscribe if you want to, and if you do subscribe, be sure to click on that notification bell so you can stay up to date with any future content I might make. Hey, I've been Shadow Strike, and remember, keep everything in the shadows, everybody. Bye-bye!